The Latin American Motorcycle Association was founded in 1977 in Chicago's Humboldt Park neighborhood. Since its inception, Lama was intended to be a moto-touring club with truly democratic ideas. In 1995, a chapter was formed in Miami, Florida, and in 1996 Lama became a national association when the first national president was elected. In 1999, Lama became an international association when chapters were formed in Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Cuba. Today, the number of chapters has grown to over 200 worldwide, spanning the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Australia. Lama is a club without borders. We have evolved into an international humanist association. We accept working people from all walks of life, regardless of nationality, race, color, religion, social class, gender, age, a brand of motorcycle, etc. We believe that it is more important to recognize and identify ourselves as human rather than Latin, Asian, Black, or white. Lama is a club of the 21st century and continues to be a work in progress. Our forward progress evolves from the many contributions and the flow of rich ideas of our members, both current and new, from near and far-off lands. It is because of our philosophy, Lama has become one of the most respected clubs in the world. As a Lama member, there are doors open to you in every city where we have chapters. You will have the opportunity to visit those chapters, including those in other nations, on our annual national and international runs. Lama is also recognized as one of the world's most active long-distance riding clubs. 40+ years and counting. Our women, Damas de Lama, ride their own and accompany us on our travels, riding extreme distances over long hours on good and bad roads, on hot and cold days, rain or shine. This is a test of endurance that most bikers find way too far and too challenging. We are Lama. Welcome to the best motorcycle association in the world, the Latin American Motorcycle Association.
Is Lama in the building or what? Latin American Motorcycle Association, put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine.
What up, bro?
DJ Rala, Lama de Lama. You already know Mr. Northeast is in the building. Let's go, Lama. What? Put them hands up. I wanna see L's in the air right now. Put your L's up. Put your L's up. Lama worldwide. Lama worldwide. Let's go. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. Lama. 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 Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. From the humble start in Humboldt Park. 1977 it all began. What? One man, one mission, one dream. That's right. Lama International worldwide. They said it couldn't happen. They said it couldn't be done. 40 years later, we're still proving y'all wrong.
Yo! Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Lama Station. Don't forget, with this signal, we connect over 25 countries around the world with a message of brotherhood that transcends colors, flags, borders, languages, all those things. Saying it's muffled, people. I can't hear myself. I can hear myself, but tell me what y'all hear. Hold on. I just got a private message saying it's muffled, so please help me out. Yay, nay, yay, whatever, I don't know. New mic? No, it's the same mic we've had. Let me make sure I don't have any settings here that have been touched. How about, I don't know what to do. I don't think no one's been in here touching this mic. The messages you guys are sending me are delayed, so is it still muffled? I mean, I hear myself fine. What? Sounds funny to y'all? All right, hold on. How about now? Tell me if it's a microphone issue because I will swap microphones in a heartbeat. Hold on. I'm waiting to see what y'all tell me. See, Rick said it's all good there. It really sounded weird. All right, put the volume up on this thing. Check 1, 2. Give me a second. I know what the problem is. I know exactly what the problem is. Hold on. I had to hear myself. Yep. Hold on. Give me a second, people. Shoot the messenger.
How about now? How about now, people? Okay, I knew what it was. It was a setting here. That was on me. That was on me, so I apologize for that. All right, let's go back. With this signal, we connect over 25 countries around the world with a message of brotherhood that transcends colors, flags, borders, and languages. We are the only broadcast station of the Latin American Motorcycle Association. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lama Station. I got a new bell. It works. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you, Rick. What was happening was the setting was picking up the microphone off of the computer instead of the mixer. So hopefully it's the same. You need a new phone, Probus. Everybody's telling me it sounds good. All right. Jesus, man. I missed you guys last week. You guys need to stay in touch more. I got so many texts last Monday when I couldn't go up in the air. The weekend before, Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember. What does it sound like? You guys say much better. Okay, it sounds right now. I had to turn up the monitor speaker. Detroit, the city of Detroit, had a real bad storm. I don't know what my luck is. Okay, thank you. I don't know what my luck is here where we live, that if the weather sneezes, I lose power. And of course, with losing power, loses internet. So I couldn't go live because I had no power at our house. So yeah, that's the reason I couldn't go live last week. But we are here today, and I'm going to give you guys a heads up. There is going to be a design change in the studio. Just let's leave it at that. It's going to be a studio design change. We are evolving. We're moving forward. Nothing bad. This wall's always going to be here. And if we ever take it down for whatever reason, we will make sure we keep a picture of it and use it as a virtual background. But there is going to be a little design change in the studio here coming up soon. But I want to thank you guys. Don't forget, guys, to continue to like and share. Most of you guys are watching via Facebook, facebook.com/the Lama Station. Lama Station, lama.station2017@gmail.com is our email. Lama Station, simple as that. Go on YouTube, look up Lama Station, look up for our logo, and hit follow, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so it can remind you when we're going live. Because right now we are simulcasting together between Facebook and YouTube. Want to check out our pictures and videos at Lama_Station. That's going to be our Instagram. And of course, our Lama hotline, 1-407-516-3402. +1 if you are using WhatsApp from outside of the United States. And if you take pictures, videos, and you're that person in your chapter, then we urge you to contact us if you would like to become a Lama Station reporter. Each chapter should have one. That way you can promote your chapter gatherings, events, and so forth. So looking forward, if any of you guys would like to become a chapter reporter. Marianela's there. I got to get to you guys in no matter what. How many minutes have we been on air? Let me look at been in the air 10 minutes with the little faux pas we had there. But hold on. Let me get to these messages. You guys are blowing it up, and that's awesome. My boy Jorge Torrecano from Rochester, Minnesota goes, first comment. I got to give him bells for that. Got a new bell, bro. Let's go. He's excited about that. Hey, man, we love you, man. Thanks for the support that you always give this channel and this show. Lama here en la casa. My boy Donnie Garcia. Back at it again. Boy, that's right. Lama Elgin checking in. Saludos, hermano Sergio. Alexia Alicia, Lama Rochester in the house. Let's see. Lama Rochester, Minnesota en la casa. Lama Claremont en la casa. Northwest Indiana en la casa. Let me see. Oh, well, yeah, listen, I know I had a long intro. That's because I was still uploading some event pictures. That's what it was. So Lama Manville in the house. Miami en la casa. Lama Gilbert, Arizona. Estando por ahí, Juan. ¿Qué tal, hermano? Hey, Lama Austin presente. Haciendo ruido en silencio. Texas, making noise while staying quiet. Adelante, Lama Familia, Mid-City in the house. That's right, we keep moving forward. Today's hashtag United We Stand. Hashtag United We Stand. Lama Texas, Lama Strong, eso es. Lama in the building or what? Hey, that song's hot, man. That song, I don't care how old that song's gonna get. That song is always gonna be hype, man. Lama intro. Big shout out to all the Lama families in Sturgis. That's right, big group of Lamas out in Sturgis enjoying themselves. One of my brothers is actually out there from Detroit. I couldn't make it. Work schedule, you know, you got to take off for national, for international, for this event, that event. It was hard to actually take another week off and maintain employment. I got to balance those out. Let me see who else we got. Juan Rosario, that's our jam. Put your hands up in the air. That's right. Let me see them L's up. Hey. Let me see, but somebody shouting out there, Padrino from Gilbert, Arizona. Lama for life, eso es. Lama Austin, Irma Santos, our reporter from Lama Austin in la casa. Lama San Antonio in the house. Hey, Lama forever, Lama, eso es. Lama Mid-City strong. Jorge Torrescano's new mic. No, okay, that was when we were having the mic issue. No, I just had different settings. José Daniel Muñoz says, no hay fin, seguimos sin fin, Puerto Rico y México. Lama, saludos, hermano, gracias por tenerte por aquí. I know I sounded like a few miles. It's fixed. Let me see. Yo, I'm okay. It was just a bad mic connection. Jesus. Lama Middletown, Jose, saludos, hermano. I'll get here. Okay, now you guys are talking about my microphone. Here we go. Gail, Lama Middletown is here. And we'll be talking about Middletown here in a second. I got an event coming up. Can you hear me now? A bunch of betters. Thank you, guys. Hey, my boy, El Poppy. Greetings to our brothers and sisters. Remember that you have an appointment with the Dominican Republic for National Rally, Dominican Republic, 4th to the 6th of November. Vamos arriba. Eso es República Dominicana. Que lo que? Eso es. Alexia Lisa gives me a thumbs up. I guess it sounded good by then. Miss Kago, El Tiburón, Lama of Dallas in the house. Fort Worth en la casa. Ay, Alexia Lisa, much better. Thank you, guys. Punch in the house. Lama of Dallas. Lama Jack's Beach en la casa, Amanda. Thank you for the support every week. Alberto el Trailero. Lama Austin. Por ahí, sintonizando. And by the way, congratulations to Alberto el Trailero, newest MTO for Lama Austin. So thank you, brother. Thanks for taking up the challenge and on that job. So I appreciate you for doing that, sir. Lamanticos, remember to share. That's right. Go to the bottom. Boom. Hit that share. Go to groups. Share it to all the motorcycle groups you got. Local neighborhood groups. You never know where the next recruit's coming from. It could be from here, man. Let me see. Fabio, no, brother, we are not a 1%er. We're not a 1% club. We're actually family oriented. Fabio, let me ask you, man. First of all, I want to thank you for tuning in and for being here. But first of all, man, let us know where you're from. If you want to let us know a state or a city. And if you're interested about us, we would love to talk to you about Lama and who we are, the Latin American Motorcycle Association. Sometimes something in Spanish, please. Bueno, Eduardo Rodríguez, un placer tenerte por acá, hermano. Obviamente, pues hablo más inglés en este show porque este es el show en inglés. Los lunes, pero los miércoles, un martes al mes y todos los miércoles tenemos show en español aquí a través de Lama Station. Así que un placer tenerte por acá, hermano. Cuídese mucho. Dígame de dónde es. Taino, what's up? Listen, sis, I got your flyer. Your flyer's ready. Look, I'm gonna give you a peep. I'm not gonna leave it up there long. Watch. Boom, and it's off. See, your flyer's here. We got you. We're gonna talk about it today. My sister Marianela Torres, our national business manager. Let me tell you, that lady works really hard to make things happen. No, the guy was asking. He was asking if we were a 1%er club. Obviously, we are not. We don't claim to be. We don't try to be. We're actually very, very, very different than a 1%er. But we're a motorcycle association, as a matter of fact. But we'd love to talk to him. And if he's got any questions to know about Lama, if he lets us know where he's from, we'll gladly find somebody to answer his question. What up, bro? Hey, Roberto, que la que hay, la bestia por aquí, saludando Leti. Saludo, cariño. Lama Dallas por ahí otra vez haciendo ruido. Lama Orlando in the house. It's time to show our strength. Our Marianela Torres, Lama of Newark, says so. Absolutely. Robert, what are you doing? This guy. Bodyguard in la casa. I'm going to get to Robert's message in a minute. Dallas, Texas in the house. Lama Gilbert, Arizona. I'm trying to get to as many of you as I can. Lama Chicago, saludos. La bestia put hashtag haterproof. I'm heading out on Wednesday. Where are you going on Wednesday, bro? Are you going to Sturgis? That's what I'm assuming. You're going to Sturgis. Pablito Puga. Un placer, hermano. Saludos. Pablo Puga en la casa. Hello, Eduardo, el cubano en Guatemala. Oh, bueno. Wow, Eduardo, un placer tenerlo por acá, hermano. Cuídeseme un millón. Okay, cuídese un millón y mande fotos y videos para postear acá y ver lo que está haciendo un cubanito en Guatemala. Bueno, a ver. Matt Dumb in the house, Miami 305 en la casa. El 305 representando. Lama Elgin, Chicago West had a blast out with Lama Springfield, Missouri. They rolled out the red captain. Listen, man, Sergio, I saw that. And let me tell you, man, let's talk about that. By the way, Lama Elgin, Lama Chicago West, and I think Midway. That's right. I read it all correctly. In Midway, they decided to ride out to a chapter in Springfield, Missouri. This chapter is an organizing chapter. And as you know, they're not really close to many chapters. Like, actually, I believe it's like 500 miles to the Chicagoland area is what's closest, and almost the same distance, maybe, if I recall correctly, to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So they're kind of on their own right there in the Midwest. And these three chapters decided, hey, let's get together. Let's make a weekend out of it. Went out there and hang out. Had a blast. I watched the pictures and the videos. And, man, let me tell you, had a blast. Had an absolute blast. So thank you guys for taking the initiative and doing that and supporting an organizing chapter, especially when they are kind of on their own, kind of way out there on their own. We need to go out there and show support, let the neighborhood see our wings, and see that we're not just, those 5 or 6 guys, 10 guys, 20 guys that they see from that local chapter, that we are way bigger than that and that we stand together with each other. So thanks for the initiative, brother. We appreciate it. On behalf of all of Lama, I think we all applaud you guys for taking the time, making a weekend out of it. So awesome. Let me see what we got. Hola con todos. Saludos, hermanos, desde Ecuador, dice Edison Andrés. Saludos desde Ecuador. Eso es. Listen, your mic is on the way. I've already gotten with Enigma. I got proof. He said he will send it. He's going to send it to Jim Cagle's address along with one more patch that we're hoping to put on that vest. Should be getting there this week. So the mic is on his way. I'm just saying. Shout out to Lama Newark. Eso es. India por ahí dice, big birthday shout outs to Iris Storm, Empire State Strong. Hey, somebody has a birthday. Hey, send us that picture so that we can eventually put it on our birthday video. Oh, I don't know if you meant to put this on here. Greetings from Edmonton, Canada. What's going on, sister? Betsy Lua. Nate Del Toro. Look, I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Jesus. Nate Del Toro. What up, Taino? In the house. It's Lama Fort Lauderdale en la casa. Hello from el cubano. Ahí está el cubanito otra vez de Guatemala. Marianela Torres. Are you ready for some Detroit and Newark? Let's see. You sure you want that fool over there? Bro, don't think for a second you still owe me a bottle of coquito. Hey, listen, I had everything at National. Didn't have the time to put it together. I had everything ready to go. I had to bring it right back with me. So, Women of Worth motorcycle group, Kenny Beltran. What's going on, sister? Let me see. Hog for Paws coming soon. Hey, send me that flyer as soon as you got it, Papa. As soon as you got it. Saludos, Presidenta. That's one of my boys right here, Jose Trujillo, a.k.a. El Cochilogo. So I'm trying to get to many of this. Becca 313. Hey, what's going on, sister? Thank you. I'm trying to get to as many of you guys. Empire State, Samuel Quiñones, Lama Rochester, El VP en la casa, VP Sosa, I'm sorry. En la casa, Sosa. Miriam Isla, hey. Desde Lama Orlando, el capítulo viajero, la leyenda. Eso es, gracias Miriam por el apoyo como siempre. What up from Lama Bethlehem, PA? Eso es. Yours is, I sent a message. We're going to have to fight with a nickel, but I sent a message. Saludos from Lama, Detroit, Michigan. Eso es. Saludos, familia. El Barbas from the Pulaski Boys forming a San Antonio Pulaski Boys chapter. So es. That's what I'm talking about. Happy birthday to Chicano, Northwest Indiana. Send us some pictures, y'all. Let me see. You guys are having conversations on there now on your own. They still have time for Skyler. August 19th and 20th. Received a lot of patches and shirts. Inbox me, VP Lama Dallas at Gmail if you want to donate. So what this is, guys, and let me for you guys that are not aware, if you haven't if you've been hiding for a few weeks and haven't known, in the Amarillo area, kind of correct me if I'm wrong, in the Amarillo area, this young man was being bullied, and he ran into somebody's house and rang the doorbell. It's a Ring doorbell with a camera, and he just wanted friends. He just tired of being bullied. He was crying. He just wanted friends. And the world has shown him so much love. Lama was not going to be left sitting on the sidelines. Lama of Dallas taking the initiative to ride up there and show him love. One of the things they have asked is to make this young man, Jaden, what's his last name? I had it here. I know I wasn't talking about it today. Jaden Walker, I believe is the last name. To make him an honorary youth. So we've gotten him a donations. A vest was donated, and we have gotten Dallas so many patches and T-shirts for this young man to go out there and show him love and show him that, number one, we're anti-bully. All right, we're bully-proof. I know we say I say hater-proof a lot. That's one of the slogans I picked for Lama Detroit chapter, but we're bully-proof, and we're not going to let that happen. If anybody wants to bully you, Shaden, they're going to have to go through Lama of Dallas, Lama San Antonio, Lama Detroit, Lama everybody. Well, they're going to have to go through the Lama universe. We're there to support you. We're there to show you love. We got a bunch of cool gifts for you coming soon. I believe Connell said it's the 19th, 19th, 20th. It's going to be a full weekend, guys. All right, it's going to be a full weekend. They're going to ride up. Yep, here we go again. They still have time for August the 19th. I believe the kickstand's up. It's the 19th and the 20th. They return home. Lots of patches and shirts. But if you still want to donate, send them that way. Mira quién está aquí. Lama O'Hare en la casa, man. Imani, what's going on, bro? Lama San Antonio por ahí reportándose from Bayamón, Puerto Rico. Hey, Yuma in the house. Man, I'm trying to get to this, man. Jesus. All right. From Alberto says, congratulations to the Lama Austin new board, President Danforth, Jose Rivera, the VP, also known as Fossil, Treasurer Claudia Ramirez, Secretary Dani Lebron, Business Manager Irma Santos, MTO El Trailero. Eso es. Congratulations to every single one of you guys. And thank you again for stepping up to those positions and stepping up and continue to lead these chapters forward. Let me see. Saludos everyone from Lama San Antonio. Said here, just man, you guys are having conversations between yourself right now. Phoenix City, Alabama, in the house. Let me see. Rochester. I got the parties coming, guys. Poconos, I got the parties coming. Yep, look at that. Boom, boom. I got that coming, Poconos. No me dejan hacer el show. All right, I think I'm caught up. I'm pretty caught up. Andrew, guys, what's going on, hermano? All right, I think I'm caught up. It only took me 20 minutes to catch up with your messages. And I was blowing through them. I don't want to thank you guys, but you know what? Out of all things, when we talk about many things, and a lot of times our show goes into entertainment and having fun and cracking a joke. But I want to raise awareness today on our personal safety on the motorcycle, guys. Personal safety. It is unfortunate. We have had repeated number of accidents in the last 2 months. Repeated. Every week, there's something on our Facebook about a brother or sister who's been injured, who's been fatally wounded or fatally injured on our motorcycles, on our way home, on our travels, on our and we need to stop that. And we need to, and I get it, guys. It's dangerous when we get out there and we're riding and people don't care for us motorcycles, but we need to absolutely positively try to be a little more defensive when we're riding on motorcycles, especially solo, right? When you're riding solo, ones and twos, versus when you're in the pack. When you're in a pack, you kind of have a better advantage. Let's talk about our safety, people. Let's talk about how careful you and I need to be. All right, so you got to keep that head on a swivel. Stay off those cell phones, even when you're riding. I'm bad for that. I personally, every now and then I see something pop up. I click on it, and then I know. But even myself, I got to tell this to myself right now. I think we all absolutely positively need to do a little bit more. We want to wish all those brothers and sisters that are in hospitals right now or recouping from injuries in the last couple of months. I want to wish them speedy recovery, guys. But we need to, start focusing a lot more on the defensive riding. What I'm gonna do, I'm getting together with an attorney, and I am bringing this attorney, and this attorney is going to be bringing in subject matter experts on safety, on not only the safety as far as what we should do, but safety equipment that we should be wearing. I know how hard it is for a lot of us to wear a helmet. All right, wear a helmet, guys. Right? I know how hard it is for sometimes to listen. Personally, I do not ride unless I'm wearing my boots, my jeans. And I try, if the weather allows me, I try to do long sleeves. I try to. It's got to be super extremely hot for me to go short sleeves, even if it's just protecting yourself from the sun, right? Even if it's just that, but we need to start protecting ourselves, guys. Listen, let me tell you how I feel, and please give me a thumbs up if you agree. All right, wait to the statement and then give me thumbs up if you agree. Most of us, at least a half helmet. You're right, at least a half helmet. But listen, most of us can spend the better part of $10, $15, $20, $30,000 on a motorcycle, and we don't have the proper riding boots that only cost you $100, $200. We can spend that much money on a motorcycle, and we don't spend enough on the proper gloves or the proper leather jacket. Just saying, guys. Just saying, in my opinion, right? I want to make sure, if you agree with me, let me see the thumbs up. We need to start protecting ourselves. We need to start taking care of ourselves and our group. To inspect our bikes before we leave on these rides. Go around, MTOs. Let's get on there. I'm appreciating all the thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Go around and inspect bikes. If your brother's bike's tires look like they got dry rot and all that stuff, listen, tell him, hey, bro, you need to get new tires. Your tires are too bald. You need to, let's take care of each other. Let's take care of each other. I'm tired. I'm telling you, Taino personally is tired of opening up Facebook, and instead of seeing my brothers hanging out, having a burger with their club, they're at a hospital. Or I got to go to another memorial. We need to make this part of our organization's daily routine. Every time we ride, go around and look at the bikes. Go around and look at the bikes. Do a quick inspection. In the military, before you go out on a mission, you got the buddy system. That buddy's going to check your gear, make sure that you have everything you need. You check his gear, he checks yours. Why can't we do that here? Guys, we have a somewhat dangerous sport. Our sports, you're never going to beat a four-wheel. You're not. I'm sorry. I've been riding for many years. 25, about to be 26 on my birthday in October when I got my first bike. right? And we need to start doing this, right? Yeah, buddy checklist. Make one for your chapter. Come up with your own. Talk to me. I'm your national MTO. I'll gladly help you guys put one together. I think we need to start holding ourselves accountable. Listen, what is say here? Andrew says, recently started wearing a helmet at all times now after me and the wife got sideswiped while riding. And thank you, brother, for bringing that up, because a lot of us do that. A lot of us wait till something happens to then I can't see it up here. I can't put it up, but I like Roberto's mic drop. But I want to make sure, guys, I'm tired, man. I don't want to hear that on my way to my next sanctioned event, another person went down. Maybe because of carelessness, maybe because of and unfortunately, guys, listen, that's not going to prevent everything. Everything that can happen, might happen, will still happen, but we can do our part. We can so absolutely do our part. You know, because my road captain does the walks through the parking lot, checking bikes before every ride. He has the power to refuse someone to join the caravan if the bike is not roadworthy. And I agree. I agree, bro. I agree. If I walk around and you're riding on slicks, I don't think I want you riding with us. And it's nothing personal with you. It's nothing personal with that brother at all, or sister at all. If I can spend $10, $15, $20,000 on my bike, then I can spend $300 in new tires. Part of the hobby. Part of the hobby. Let's police each other. And let's stop the need to have these memorials, the need to have these fundraisers. Now, I'm not saying that if it doesn't happen, don't do a fundraiser. Absolutely. If a person goes down and it's a brother of ours and we need to help that person, we're going to help. As a matter of fact, I got 2 today that we're going to talk about. But that's what prompted this conversation. I would love to have this conversation with you guys instead of just by text. I would love to have a panel of all of us throwing ideas of what we can do. How can we prevent this? Listen, let me tell you something. I love hanging out with you guys. I do. I love partying with you guys. I love going to the events. May not look like it, but I do. I act a fool. I shake it a little bit sometimes when I'm out there. But I police my members. I police them. I police my members. Drinking is a big one. We party. That's what we do. We hang out. I ride 8 hours to go to your party so I can party. I didn't go all the way out there so that I can sit and frown and be bored for 4, 5, 6 hours. And no, I went there to party. So I'm going to try to enjoy myself. I've actually seen brothers and sisters, and I know I can use his name. I know I can use his name. My boy Chosen Lou. Chosen Lou rides to an event. He goes to the hotel. And he goes, I'm Ubering to the party because I'm partying tonight. And he Ubers to the party. He parties and Ubers right back to his hotel. The next morning he wakes up, is nice and good, and he can ride home safe. I love him for that. I saw him do that in Tampa 2 years ago when we went. I saw him do it again at another event. We ran into each other in Florida. And I love him for that. Have the common sense and say, you know what? If I'm partying this hard, it is your safety. It's not just yours. It's everybody else in that pack with you. Everybody else riding with you. If something goes wrong, you can not only be hurting yourself, you can hurt a lot more people. I understand that some states have the no helmet law. Hey, I get it. I get it. You don't have to wear a helmet if you don't want to. But guys, I'm sorry if I'm taking too long. I'm actually see you guys are actually commenting and replying to the comments. I mean, Pulaski Boy says, yep, number one Pulaski Boy rules, always wear a helmet. At least, there you go. After my wreck and my head hit the wall, I wear mine. Unfortunately, it's a sad truth, but a lot of us do that. We wait till the wreck. It's a great idea. Lama Pocono says, dress for the slide, not the ride. You'd be surprised how often the gear you wear can save your life. That's not there just to look cool like a biker. That is a form of love. Pablo, that is a form of love. If I tell you you're not riding today on that bike, I've taken keys away. I saw somebody posted below here, take some keys. I have taken those keys away. And you know what? I learned this. There's some newer model motorcycles. My bike, for example, I got 21 Road Glide. And you can take my key fob. You can take it. And then I got a code using my signal lights, and I can still start my bike. So Lama Detroit took a vote. And this is what we did. We bought the disc brake locks. So we can put a big old lock on your disc in the front tire. And we told my members, if you get too hammered and we know you can't ride, we're locking your bike up. And it sits on my bike or one of the sergeant's bikes, whoever's present. Got a couple, as a matter of fact. And you get too hammered, you can't move your bike but a half a foot before you get stuck. But that's a form of love. Now, I've never had to use it, believe it or not. They would rather turn the keys over. I will lock my bike and leave it and ride your bike and take you home and catch an Uber and come back. Or have a brother or sister pick me up. I've done that with a couple of my brothers. And that's nothing bad about them. They just had fun. They just enjoyed themselves. But it's our safety, ladies and gentlemen. It is your safety. Again, guys, I am tired. Personally, physically tired of opening up my Facebook and seeing incidents and accidents. Paulo Luna said that's definitely a great idea and a safe one at that. An older gentleman once told me, dress for the fall, not to ride, long sleeves, gloves, jeans, long boots. Hey, let's be safe. I love it, guys. Plus, have you know what? Thank you, brother. Thank you. DJ Tone, I am bringing in an attorney from Alvarez Law, and he is going to come and talk to us. I believe it's next week is going to be his, he's going to come talk to us. And next week, we're going to be talking about being underinsured. A lot of people have no idea they're underinsured. Are you? Do you even know what you should get? Or are you just buying an insurance based on your budget? If you go down, is that thing going to cover your bill, your medical bills to 100%? Now you can't go to work. Is that going to cover your mortgage, your rent, your bills? Alvarez Law is going to be here. We're going to be doing a virtual interview here with us. Just saying, guys. Let's think about that. I don't know. I hope I didn't change the tone. Actually, nobody's left. The chat is just as active, and I didn't want to change the tone, but I definitely had to get that off my chest. And if I happen to be the voice of Lama Station, the face of Lama Station on Mondays, then let it be me that says something. Danforth says, helmet saves lives. You know, how many of you guys got emergency roadside kits, emergency first aid kits? How many of you guys are certified first aid providers? And it doesn't stop there, man. It's not just first aid provider. How about incident command? Emergency management, how to manage traffic, how to call it in. I like that. It says, take 1 weekend of not going to an event and invest that money into the proper gear. Proper gear. Let me tell you guys something. I ride here in the city of Detroit. I ride as long as there's no ice or snow or salt on the ground. I'll ride. I don't care how cold it is. Be in the 20s, 30s, I'll ride. I got the right gear. I have pulled up at home when it's 25 degrees outside, and when I take my gear, I am sweating. My t-shirt's soaked because you get the right gear. And it's taken me times and months and years for me to understand what the right gear is, and to you know, and I didn't buy it all in one time. I didn't just go to the leather store and bought everything one day. You know, when I bought this, I bought that. Next thing you know what? That didn't work out. I need this, and yeah, I'd say it was a lot of trial and error, but I finally got it. Road captains, are you guys CPR first aid certified? Just saying. Thank you guys all that agree. Brake lights are the best option, bro. Brake lock's not the best option. We did that. We put that brake lock and it goes right on your disc, and you can't move the bike. And I don't care how mad he gets. Can't move the bike. Let him call the cop. I'm gonna call the cops. Tell him you locked my bike. Okay. When the cop gets you, I'm gonna let him know how drunk you are and that we did it to stop you from riding drunk. And I promise you, the cop's gonna lean my way and say, "Well, as long as you guys give it back to him when he's sober, and of course we will." Pablo Luna says, once a quarter, practice a day in a parking lot. Test the skills. P's are to ride with our road captains before joining our cabin. I agree. All right, pass the key. I'm getting the same pass the keys. Absolutely. I carry an emergency kit and Narcan kit in my saddlebags. Absolutely. Let me see. Rubita por ahí, eso, eh? Let me see. That's smart to do and the safest way to get home. Absolutely. They're saying here, what's up? Right saddlebag emergency kit as a standard. I have one. I know my Troubles have one, except that she has a Can-Am, so hers is in the front. Front. She's looking at me. Let me tell you something. I know it might veer off a little bit from safety. Something as simple as Pepto-Bismol. Troubles has a Ziploc of Pepto, Tylenol. What else you got? Benadryl. Just a bunch of over-the-counter stuff. Icy Hot. Yeah, we need Icy Hot. And what's that other one? BioFreeze. Why do we carry that? Listen, the worst thing is trying to ride across country. Yeah, we even got insect repellent, that bug repellent. So imagine riding across country. You stop to have dinner, have lunch, and whatever you eat messes your stomach up, and you got nowhere to go. Thank you, guys. It's simple stuff, but be ready, man. Let's talk about being ready, man. Let's talk about being safe. Roberto says, I don't drink and ride. So I don't at all. I mean, if you know me, you know, Taino will have a social drink with you here, there, everywhere, but that is it. That is it. That's it. In a whole night, you're lucky if you see me down 2 beers. And I'm only doing it to be social with you, not to say no to the person who's being kind and offering the drink. But if you give me a drink, I'm going to take that one drink on ice and I'm going to milk it for the rest of the night. Again, just to be social. I do not drink and ride. If I'm on 2 wheels, you can forget about it. It's just not going to happen. Sorry if I'm not trying to disrespect you, but it's just, buy me a Coke, buy me a water. All right? If you want to really get me something. And you know what? That's great. You know, what you say here, it says, I don't drink, so I help others. That's awesome that you're willing, Stephanie, that you're willing to have that type of sisterhood in you. So you know what? I'll be the designated driver today. Y'all get it. I did it. We went to Tampa this year. When we went to Tampa this year, we flew and we rented a van once we got to Tampa, full-size 16-passenger van. And I told my members, have fun. I got y'all. And trust me, they had fun. We had to go vacuum the van before we dropped it off. As Provis. All right. Awareness is the key. Keep your head on the swivel at all times. Don't drink and ride. It's too dangerous. Safety stand down. Day battle. I like that, man. There you go. Roberto says, man, I'm fully covered. And I have iFlag. Hey, iFlag does work, man. I keep my accident humming not only as a reminder, but as a trophy of a second chance in life. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I've had 2 wrecks in my biker career. One was on the road. Nothing super major. I got ran off the road. So it's more in a ditch. Bruised up, bumped up, but I was able to walk away. And then I had one at a racetrack. I used to race semi-pro and took off the racetrack. Wheelie bar broke. Bike came out from under me. I can never control it, so I let the bike go. I ended up on my right shoulder. Those were more bad injuries. Those were bad injuries. Long time ago. But nevertheless, I respect the heck out of that bike. No matter which one it is I'm riding. I'm a first responder as well. I was a paramedic in Texas. I just now maintain a license just to be able to keep it. But let me tell you, man, you need to. I'm at Gilbert, Arizona, actually having a CPR class soon. Thanks, Jorge Colon. That's what's up. I actually teach that class. I teach CPR first aid. I teach emergency management and scene management as well. I also teach another class called MEM, Major Emergency Management, of course, multi casualties in different stages of priority. So it is important that the members have this. One of our youth is actually certified Stop the Bleed. Everyone should be aware what to do in an emergency. Absolutely. How about you talk? Look, I was talking about the weather, and Probus now wants to talk about his snowsuit. He rides in a snowsuit in the wintertime. Let me see what else we got here. Lama San Antonio is having a CPR and first aid class for soon. I want to hear that. And CPR first aid and everything. I love to hear that. Yeah, of course, you have to be CPR certified. That's awesome. Okay, you have a point about the weather and riding. Cold as heat can be a distraction when riding. Absolutely. I think we're in the Southern chapter should have a summer uniform option. That's not a bad idea, man. That is absolutely not a bad idea. I know that and again, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I don't make that call. That's an international call. It needs to be brought up at the international rally so that they can change it in the bylaws. But let me tell you, I know that in other countries, you are allowed to wear a different colored shirt, like a gray, like an ash gray shirt, as long as everybody wears the same ash gray shirt, right? So if one person's going to be wearing gray, then everybody has to wear gray. And they do that because of the weather, the hot weather, and of course, wearing black. Here, and you're right, it is a distraction, bro. Pablo, it is a big distraction because sometimes you're riding and you're worried about why your fingers hurt so much, in the cold at least. On the way back from National, my wife had to pull over and we had to, cool her down, give her some water. She said, come on, guys, I need to stop. I need a break just because of the heat. It was pretty hot. Kimberly, she is here. I've been an EMT for 8 years. CPR and first aid, very important. Having the right gear makes you concentrate on the ride at hand. For once, you don't have to have the proper gear. All you can do is become distracted. Invest in yourself for the safety of your environment and all around you. Guys, these are perfect words of advice. And again, I want to have this conversation again soon, but I actually want to have us on the screen. We're going to look like the Brady Bunch. I want to do that. Let me see. Look, everybody. Mary, yeah, that's right. Let me tell you, she says, first aid and AD, the bag. Dry ice is great for 100-degree weather. The reason dry ice is great is dry ice is going to evaporate into a gas. It does not get wet. It does not, right? So it's a very good idea. I love the fact that you mentioned emergency management. After 27 years as a law enforcement officer career, I've seen how people's lives can be saved even if people on the scene knew what their roles to take manage of the scene. Yeah, brother. I come from a background of EMT, paramedic. I'm also an HLO, helicopter landing officer. I had a very colorful career in the offshore industry as a medical person in charge and helicopter landing officer, especially for emergencies, emergency evacuations, in case like I said, I was in oil and gas in the oil rigs in case the oil rigs caught on fire. So I have a very, very good understanding between that and my firefighter, paramedic career before I got into OSHA. If people only knew. But you're right. Knowing how to handle that scene and be able to prioritize injuries and be able to make it seem safe, not only for you that's there, for the patients that are there, but for the people who are coming to continue to help. EMTs, police officers, traffic control, all of the above. So, it is extremely important. Once upon a time, I had a bad accident. Sometimes someone run a stop sign 8 months later, home, job, and one leg was gone. Riding safe and aware of your surrounding while constantly improving your skills is a must. I can't speak on that enough, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got here. Tracy Collins says, I'm at Jack's Beach in the house. Worked in the ER for 15 years. Have a kit on my bike. You'd be surprised if something as simple as as I read earlier, the stop the bleed training. All you have to do is learn how to stop bleeding. All right. There's 3 B's that I follow: is breathing, bleeding, broken. If you're breathing, then I'm going to focus on bleeding, and then I'll worry about anything broken. So CPR first aid for breathing. Get that person breathing first. Then you got your bleeding. Stop the bleeding. If that person's not breathing, you don't need to worry about bleeding, right? You need to get that person breathing. then you stop the bleeding, and then you worry about broken. Broken can be fixed at a hospital later. I'm more worried about you breathing and not bleeding. All right, so keep that in mind, guys. And I would, you know what? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I want to see thumbs up right now. If you would like me to do, I can't certify over the computer, but if you would like me to do a first aid knowledge course here on one of our shows, I will work with my sister, Mother Goose, with our brother, Eddie Lunchbox. Oh, he just came in. There he is. Wait, where you at? Where you at? There you go. On hot days, I always carry a little cooler bag with the rolls of wet paper towels. But I will work with them. Why? These guys are professional. This is what they do. Our brother Eddie, I believe, is a captain in New York. And that's what they do for a living. I'd love to bring him in, and we can do a first aid, very basic first aid. So if you would like to see that on one of our shows, I would love, let me see them thumbs up, and I would love to put something together. Look at that. Oh my God, this is awesome. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support of allowing us to bring this type of information using this method. And again, we can't certify you over the phone. I can't do that. Sorry. I can't certify you over a show. I can't do that. But at least you'll have a little bit of knowledge on what to do and how to do it. God, you guys are just blowing up the thumbs up. And I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And again, I'm sure people like Mother Goose and look, she says she's got the equipment on. Yeah, we'll set up the cameras in an angle that you can see, and we'll do our best. We will do our best to coach you guys into having a little bit of knowledge. Richard says, let's make it an event. You know what? I would love to I would bring this up. In regions. I know we got regional officers now. Regions, let's start talking about that. Let's do a safety event. This is not going to be a party. This is going to be a training course. And we will certify. I'm sure that each region has plenty of people that can help you get certified in first aid and CPR and all these little things we've been talking about. I know the Northeast got it. I know the South has it. Midwest definitely has it. And I know the Southwest also have it. Just by talking to you guys right now. Look, Tracy's like, when? Let's do this. Let's this is just ideas, and I think we're going to make this happen. Empire State says, first aid and emergency management basics. Absolutely. Okay. Will you serve drinks? Water and Coke. Water and soft drinks. He said, what did you say? He will use you as the dummy. I actually have about 12 of them here just outside of my studio. I got about 4 bags. I wouldn't know. It depends on the organizations. Tracy wants to know how much is for a certification. It usually H2O on the rocks is what we're going to serve. Usually there is a small cost for the certifications, but that depends on the organization. Some people use American Heart. Some people use HSI. Some people use the Safety Council, National Safety Council. So it depends on who you are getting certified. Either way, the training has to follow the same standard. So regardless of which stamp is on your card, it meets the requirements. I know, for example, I've taught for HSI, Health and Safety Institute, and I've in National Safety Council and American Heart Association. And it depends. But it's, I'm not going to put a price on anything because I don't know what it will be in different places, different cities. But I will tell you, it's not a lot. And to be honest with you, I don't care to make money on the class. If I have to pay whatever the fee is that I have to pay to get that certification, get that card, I would gladly do that. All right. Yep, you can. Check with Red Cross or Cintas. I will tell you, they charge a lot more than I would. I promise you. All I'll be doing is charging the cards, not the class. But you know what? Yeah, depends on whether it's BLS, basic life support, or CPR. The cost here in Florida can be expensive. But usually, I'm going to tell you guys, the cost is usually the instructor getting paid. Right? That's usually the cost. It's the instructor getting paid. The cost itself for the cards, I think Roberto's right. It's like $20, give or take. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't. I teach through OSHA, so they don't pay me. I don't know. I just show up, teach class, and walk away. The state does their thing. But Pablo says it's worth every penny. Worth every penny. Yep. The Red Cross can come over and set it up. If you don't look, first of all, before you guys go calling all these people, See if there's a brother or a sister in your region that can teach that class. You know what I mean? That might be something. Wow, I can't believe this took this turn, and I love it because I actually had other things to talk about, but I appreciate, roughly about $20 for American Heart. That's what I thought. And then usually anything after that, it's the instructor. I mean, they do that for a living, right? So they got to pay for mannequins. They got to pay for all this other stuff. Me personally, I've taught it to my members for that price right there. And that's because that's what it cost me to get the card, right? And I've sat down and did our 4 to 5 hour class, depending on how many people you have in there. And they walk out of there being CPR first aid and AED certified. And then, of course, me personally, I add a little bit of incident management and, arterial bleeding stops and that kind of stuff. That's just me. But people like Mary, Mother Goose, like Eddie, like myself, I'm sure there's 1 in every region, 2 in every region, 3 in every region. Guys, I promise you, we will not mind going out there and checking and doing something. I promise you. And if it means that we're all going to be a little bit safer, we'd love to make this a yearly event in our region. Hey, you know what? We're just going to do this event at this location. Just show up. Let me see. Felix Torres says, had a wreck on the tail of the Dragon. Not a big deal, but I had 2 nurses and 3 former medics taking care of me in 2014. That's right. Love it. I got mine through med school, and even to renew it, it's not that much. Yeah. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. So before I get out of here, wow, I have a lot today. I did actually. Look at this right here. Rochester is having a pirate party, and I don't have these in order, so I apologize for that. September 16th. All right, so we got a little over a month for this one. So Rochester's throwing a party. It's going to be a pirate party. I'm assuming wear your pirate costume. Here we go. This young man, his dream, Logan Stryker, is to go to Japan, the anime capital of the world, and Lama Naples has made it their business to try to do their best to send him there. His favorite TV is anything animated. Colors are red and blue. Dog's name is Maverick. You can see him there in that 3rd picture down. That's got his dog. What looks to be his dog. I don't know if it's a plush, but it looks to be. Favorite food is pizza, and he wants to go to Japan. And this is through the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Lama Naples doing their best to help this young man go. Again, these are not in order, so I apologize for that. What else do I got here? There you go. Lama Poconos and Lama Rochester are getting together on the 16th. I know I just mentioned the pirate party. All right, they're getting together, and early that morning, they're hosting a Roman X Caraballo ride in New York around Lake Ontario. So this is going to happen at 10:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 11. The ride is free, but this will help support pediatric cancer. And of course, big old party in Rochester. Bike night. This is Mid Cities having their bike night August 16th. So that's this weekend. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh, wait a minute. 10 days from now. Oh, it's a Wednesday. Wednesday the 16th. And this is going to be at Capicú Latin's Cuisine and Sports Bar. So if you're in that side of town, make sure you take some time, go out there and hang out with Lama Mid City, Middletown, New York. Poconos is having a Halloween party. This is a sanctioned event, and that's going to be October 28th. So more details to come. But yeah, save the date. Sanctioned event. Poconos is also having their bike nights. Saturday, August 26th, 1 p.m. to 5. That's a bike afternoon. Bike event. I don't know why I call it bike night. Riding from the Pocono Mountain Harley Davidson to the Best Cigar Pub in Drumson, Pennsylvania. Meeting at 11 a.m. Kickstands up at 12. Vendors, food, music, raffles. Come out. Pocono Mountains Harley Davidson. That's going to be the starting point. Here we go. 904. Yeah, the original 14th annual open house. It'll be Saturday, August 12th. And of course, you can come check them out. Lama Jacksonville Clubhouse at 5624 Cagle Road. Now, let me show you something. If you're looking at this flyer, It says 5624 Kegel Road is where the event is at. But if you look below where it says games, line dancing, trophies, right below it says hotel, it says $65. Code Lama. It's an Econo Lodge. But look at the address, 5624 Kegel Road. Is exactly where the clubhouse is. So the clubhouse actually leases from the hotel. So you don't have to ride after your party. All we're going to ask you to do is to put a little sign on your chest that says, if I can't find my room, take me to room 205. But that's amazing to be able to go. DJ Carlito's going to be there, meet and greet the day before. So the Lama Jacksonville Clubhouse again. And I guest appearance by Will Howard. So get inked on site, tattoo artist in the house. And before I forget, and before I get hung dry by my national business manager, there you go. 26th anniversary trophy event, August 19th. And that's at 1034 Jeannette Avenue, Union, New Jersey, 12 to 6 p.m. This is for Lama North. North celebrating 26th year anniversary 50-50 raffles, DJ Casanova, RPM band. It's going to be a party. So get ready, go out there, check them out, hang out. And I know some of you guys, I got the comments I got to get to. But some of you guys had some information on a couple of GoFundMes. So unfortunately, I can't put the GoFundMes as a flyer up here. It just doesn't let me do it. I've tried to copy the codes. So if you have those codes, go ahead and put them on here now to the GoFundMe. I know our brother from Lama Palmer just passed away. So our condolences to Lama Palmer, to his family. And looking forward for you guys to helping this amazing family. Maria Lebron says, Newark in the house. So, hey, Jacksonville, let's get tattooed. All right, so if I go to Jacksonville, if I can make it, I'm not sure, I can't promise. If I go to Jacksonville, I would like a 904 somewhere. But if I put 904, I'm not paying for it. Somebody in Jacksonville is going to pay for it. See how you get a free tattoo? I'm like, look, I'll take 904 here, but I need my 313 on this side. That's right, Jackie Moreca says, New Era Lama Newark chapter. There you go, Alexi. Thank you, guys. Go to this GoFundMe right here. Alexi's, and I believe this is for his business manager whose house burnt down. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alexi, put some more info in here so I can share it. Lost everything in a fire. Guys, listen, this is the way I see it. I understand we may have 3 or 4 of these fundraisers going on at the same time. We have some of our brothers and sisters that have had issues, and I'm not doing 815 on my forehead. Kelly. But listen, I'm going to tell you, don't think about, man, I'm not going to give anything because, I can't afford $100. Then don't spend $100. Send $5. Send 10. Don't drink that coffee from the buck tomorrow and send those $5. That's enough. Trust me, for that person that needs it, that's a lot. All right, that is a lot. So let's show them what Lama's about. He lost everything in the house. Here we go. He lost everything on a house fire. 3 kids need clothes and school supplies. There you go. So if you're in the New York area, Middletown, Rochester, Buffalo, anywhere, just talk to them. Let me tell you something. You don't want to send money? Don't. Find out what size those kids are. Go to Walmart.com, purchase it, and have it delivered to Alexi's house. I'm sure Alexi will make it available. Simple as that. You know what? They don't have a house right now. They lost everything. Buy them dinner tomorrow. Hey, listen, where you guys at? I'm going to send you guys a couple of pizzas and chicken wings. That is how we're going to continue to show love as Lama. Simple as that. Simple as that, y'all. A little makes a big difference. Absolutely. Look at that. Boom. You want to send something, send it right there. You purchase it online. But listen, if you purchase it through Walmart.com, Target, or whatever your store of choice is, they deliver it to that location. Because then you just go, hey, I want to buy it from a store closest to this address. Boom, bam, it's there. Trust me. My nephew had a baby. in West Virginia, and from here we sent them all the gifts we wanted to send without having to pay for shipping. So right there, I'm going to leave that there for a second. I know it's kind of covering my head, but I'm going to leave it there for a second. All right, gift cards as well, awesome. Any Zelle account, if there's a Zelle account, we can send, you know, $10, $20, $30, anything, guys. All right, so Alexi, I'm gonna leave you the homework, guys. If you want more information on this, Alexi will post this on our reporter chat, and one of our reporters will make this available on Facebook, on our Lama Station Facebook, so that everybody has access, and we can help. But don't just say it here on the show, and then once I go off there, you're like, well, they should have put it on the show. I have no way of putting a clickable link. You have to do it off the messages. I got no way for you to be able to click on the screen once it comes up here. Once it comes up here, it's just part of the video. But you can go to that link, that GoFundMe link right there on the messages, and click on it right there yourself. All right. Amazon is great, man. I love Amazon. So get in trouble with Amazon. Said that out loud. I hope Troubles ain't watching. He's not out in the studio anyway. Between us right here. All right, people. I have one more thing I got to cover before we get out of here. Two of them, actually. Here we go. Fort Myers in the house, and there's a little clip of what they did, and that's what we want you to do, guys. If you guys are out for a burger, document it, put it into a short video. We'll take care of the rest. We'll edit, we'll do the intro and outro, and we'll do that, and we'll send you guys a thank you, and we'll make sure it goes up here and people get to know more about your chapter. Simple as that. So I think I covered just about everything I had to. I kind of went through the whole shabam, but she said Amazon's where I bought my gear. I bought my rain gear from there, man. It works great. Yeah, so all right, let me see. Nah, man, Andrew, I do this for fun, man. I do this for fun and for the love of doing this. That's right. Thank you for your donations, and they will appreciate the love and help. Hey, y'all, Troubles was listening. I guess she is a loyal viewer and listener when she heard that I get in trouble with Amazon. For once, I actually lie to y'all. I do not have an Amazon account. I don't buy nothing from Amazon. I'm getting in troubles with Troubles. So all those packages that come in, it's actually like jewelry and clothes that I buy her, and they mistakenly send me bike parts and accessories. I don't know. Is any of you guys having that problem? Help me here, because she wants to know if I'm the only one that has that problem with Amazon. I buy her all kinds of stuff throughout the year, and they keep sending me stuff for my bike or for my gear. I'm just saying, I don't know what the transition glasses. Kelly goes, you get things for yourself. Man, all the time. See, Alexi says it happens to him too, all the time. I love you guys. Thank you. Appreciate every single one of you guys every Monday that I come on here. I know I missed one, a couple here and there. See, it does happen. See, then Lama Poconos goes hablador. Let me see what you got there. Hold on. What is this? Hey, y'all, she's showing me proof, right, of something that came on Amazon.
Oh wait, that was mine.
Exactly. This is for something that was for her bike. She's like, look, I just installed this on her bike. All right. So You were saying? You were saying?
We both.
All right, we got the same we got the same problem between her and I. I get packages, she gets packages. All right, guys. Thank you guys. As always, we appreciate it. We love you guys. Thank you for putting up with us and for making this happen. I will promise you, we will put together a emergency response first aid chat conversation program here for you guys. Nothing official. Again, we cannot certify you over a show, but definitely would love to bring something together. And then if you guys definitely interested, and I can tell you guys are, we need to get with the regions and start putting something together at the regional level, do a safety conference type of thing. We'll take a day out of it, make a day of it. And maybe what we'll do is we'll take up a small collection as you walk in through the door, and we'll order food and pizza or something for everybody. But I'm really liking the idea. I'm really, really liking the idea. So thank you guys again for all the love. And unfortunately, guys, we have had another loss in our ranks from our Lama Palmer chapter. The COVID killer, our brother, the COVID killer, that man I spoke with in Florida a couple of times. Never got to hang out with him in Palmer. Both times I hung out with him was in Florida. And unfortunately, he's no longer with us. And I know we've had a good show. We have an amazing show. Thanks for the report. Thanks for the love. But we have to pay our respects to our brother, and we will say our goodbyes with his video. Thanks to the Lama Palmer chapter for making this available. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys next Monday. And don't forget, guys, this is who we are. This is how we live. This is how we ride. And united, we stand. Love you guys.
Hmm.